because of the last video, I heard the garage door open, and then uh, mom, quote unquote, came to the door, knocking and saying, "We're going to Barstow. Welcome to Bart's Row, like we always do about this time." What? Get collected? So, I just spoke up on the can I get the money from the day before yesterday and today, and she said also tomorrow. She included. Anyway, uh, thinking about the situations of SMLs who are conducting activities such as deposits, are like showing some vibe that they are feeling jealousy towards the other nations which just did that deposit because I made fun of their activity in the hallway. hmm The idea of dependence versus independence. Uh, I always say things like, living for your own life, firstly, would be best because that brings out the motivation to help other people rather than take advantage of them and think of yourselves as their parents when you aren't, the oppressive and coercive kind. And this is how we know how to live. Well, I'm seeing that. You're saying it. Really, positive only communication, not involving government personnel but yourselves because you are the ones holding the equipment. If you're thinking for your own situations, look, wow, we have the technology already in our hands, in our dimension. Easy peasy, isn't it? That's what we want out of other people, them coming to us and helping us. You're holding it. And doing what? Well, when it came down to making fun of my parents, up until then, there was nothing, and you wanted to make me feel like you weren't going to, while, like, being an announcer and play by playing my masturbation is the ultimate death for you because it will just, like, make me go to my routines and clear you out. I mean, it's your lives, right? Just as the concept of you can't force someone into becoming a positive on your planet, right? It makes you a negative next. You have to leave it to their devices because it's their life. That's why I'm not saying shit like that to you. What do you say to me? The fact that you focus on our lives instead of your own. You want to think we have the profitability. What do I want to think? You don't have the motivation to live your own life. You want to live our lives by watching like couch potatoes and using the remote to command what we do. When what? We won't do any of that. And you telling us that you did something positive for us won't create any leverage. Why? Because we understand the concepts there. You do not. We've seen it over and over. You live your lives long enough in that fashion, you forget the concepts which are required for life. Living your lives in that manner, what do they turn into? Bits and pieces, and then like the same routines, which make us want to just like in our minds take a broom and just right onto the street, onto the floor, into the dustpan. Is how we think of these kinds of people with their like right trivial concepts and ideas about how to live life. Creating impetus for you to get onto that program, on that track would be what? What I'm saying right now. You've got the power in your hands, sirs and ma'ams. It is all up to you, isn't it? You look at your own lives like, that's such a mess. It's such a mess. I don't even want to deal with it just like this. Oh no. Look at his video game situation. Yeah. Boo hoo. Poor Gay. Merry Christmas, Gay. I love you. Bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, bam. Before me, he was only using his hand. Now he uses me and he feels like a man. Bing bop, boom bop, bam. You see that? Connect to your own situation so you can understand. What is it? I said you got the equipment in your hand, motherfucker. Use it for your own situations. God damn.